Hello everyone. Hi Bear, hi QC, Gosling, Day, Buddy. Hello everyone, thank you for coming in today. How are you all doing? I hope you are having a great day. On my side I got a small headache, which is why I am wearing the ibuprofen hat. But I actually didn't take any ibuprofen today. I think I will try to tough it out, see if it works. We'll see. In any case, it's Thursday, second stream of the week. Week has been going so fast, but I don't know, it's also mixing together. It's a weird feeling. So anyway, hope you are doing lots of cool stuff and having fun. I have been working hard on Twinkle. I have been working hard on client work, and you know, the usual. Not a lot that I can show. Oh hi Bacon! There's nothing to say, we haven't started yet! So yeah, maybe I should save the time and go straight to the artisan.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
All you got is drinking some water. Alright. Oh, you have a streak of 10? Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So today, let me put everything in place. There we go. We'll be working on this model. We already got the topology, so we will start working on UVs and on neural action. And you can see the reference in there in small, but also if I go here to Sprite, here we have a whole view of it. We will be using these to pick colors because it's flat shaded and that's super useful. Work party! Aren't those the parties we have every day? Ow! That's not going to help a lot. So yeah, let's see, where do we start? I think... Oh, thank you, Tefla. It would be sensible to start with the UVs. By the way, I have updated to Blender 5.1 that is out now. I was hoping it will fix the freezing, but it seems it only makes it a little bit shorter. So yeah, let me see. Right now our UVs are not that bad, like they are more or less respecting the original except for the new geometry, so we can probably start by painting. Well, you will get all of the dubs cast away today because we'll be working with this version for the whole stream. Blender is so intimidating. Do you know what, Tafla? Blender looks intimidating, but it's actually a softie. It's actually pretty easy to use as long as you know how to keep the things that you don't need out of your site. Is the thing. Like, you see all of these things in here, I only need like 3. Maybe one day I will make a very short tutorial for completely newcomers to Blender. So yeah, let me think. We got all of these, we got this. I think we will start by adding the base colors for the torso, and then we will adjust things as we go. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Alright. So we got the torso in here, this is the front. And we got this general color in here. It kinda goes to this gray on the sides. So I will try to add a shape that fits in there. And then we got this part in here too. And this goes just under the clavicle. So I will just paint it like this. And I think it goes like this. And I will use a darker tone in here just to keep the shapes separated. And it goes pretty deep, it goes like this. Actually this should go a little bit lower because this is the shadow of the chest area. So it should be something like this. And this actually goes more like this. Something like that. There we go. And we also have this in here. And this is kinda at the side. Yeah, I think something like this should work. We can actually add like a darker undertone in here. And all of this is just like testing the shapes, just to see where they fall into UVs. Which, by the way, you can see it's taking a while to load. Still, I don't know what they did. But they really back up the material loading. Hey, you are not going to load the texture. Hi Dream, happy to see ya. There we go, now it loaded. Okay, so we are not too far. The head is hideous. By the way, let's just hide it. Do not get distracted. But hey, we are not too far off. We need to tweak the UVs a little bit. But it's not too bad, it's not too bad. Let me see, this should go way higher. Hey, we got an animation! Please nobody told her what she means. Poor Anne. She's a being of pure light. Alright, one thing I want to do is these faces, they are not supposed to be here. So those I will just make a single vertex, for example in here. So we can just check everything else. I'm easily distracted. Is the thing. I got a weak attention span. Alright, something like this. Alright, the problem is this goes. Well, look at her go! Ah! This goes way lower actually. So I will lower this in the texture, I'm thinking. There we go. There we go. I will tweak these shapes a little bit more. By the way, want to share a small victory with you all? Also, hi, Il. I didn't say hi before. Or should have. I want to share a small victory. I've been working on Twinkle this morning, and I made the system for skipping cutscenes. I'm a little bit sad to have to add it because cutscenes add like so much of the game's charm, but also like I understand it's a very necessary feature, and I am happy that it works. Alright, there we go, we get the formation right. We can even probably go and move this over here to make things a little bit smoother. There we go. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Now the inside of the chest needs to be different. It needs to go way harder, like this. Maybe this one also needs to be a bit more squarey. There we go. And we will be like tweaking the mesh as we go, by the way. I'm thinking I can add this looping here to change a little bit the shape of the chest area. So as you can see, it becomes a little bit there we go, a little bit rounder, a little bit more defined. There we go.
I've got a good joke for you. Watch what you say around the egg whites. They can't take a yolk.
Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about that one. No, we got all of these in here, and I think this I will also modify. This should go more like this should go higher, so we don't get all of that deformation. And this can go a little bit lower in the texture, I think. Also, hi Ziplick! Happy to see ya! Look at this! Working on the textures already today. Thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate you taking the time to come here to say hi. Because I know you are the busy kind of artist. Always something to do. So I will add some basic shadows like this, just using this color for now as a placeholder, because now I do this and we got the shadows. Right. Using this also here. Something like this, yeah. And in fact, I will even take a darker tone. There we go. By the way, everyone, I got mad respect for Sibling.
Hey boss. Incoming message from TGC_Dave. It reads: What's the difference between a delicious dinner and a slow computer? One's a rack of lamb and the other's a lack of RAM.
Oh my god, that's a convoluted one. You big brain Dave, with the jokes. Now we're checking the patterning here, and we can make this go almost all the way down, I think. Something like this. But in this piece we just do something like this. General shadow, for now, at least. We will have like cuts, I think it was 2 of them, yeah. Something like this, and we can use this to now round out the shape. There we go, something like this. Alright, alright. Go.
Hey molegato. TGC_Dave has a message for you. It says: How did pirates communicate before the internet? Peer-to-peer networking.
That's a good one. Then again, almost any joke that you tell in here is great. I think those tones work well. So we go back to the model, and it's not bad. I think we should move this a little bit in here. There we go. We got the torso shape. Well, now this part, this darker one, is supposed to connect with this, so it should be way lower. Should be something like this. Well, thank you for following, Gardener.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
You got it. Drinking water. Good thing you have a helmet at the back of ibuprofen for the protection. Yeah. This means to be proactive and to be ready for everything. I have this just as a little bit of anti-alias. Oops. A little bit darker, a little bit redder. There we go, something like this. Alright. Maybe this one can go a little bit over here. Also, thank you for the Twinkle command. For everyone who doesn't know that, the game there in the corner is Twinkle's Galactic Tour, is the game I'm working on. And it's a platformer with some slight rhythm game elements. It's all about being a creative and make it and you know, life of an artist, how it goes. It's not easy. A lot of you will relate. Is my guess at least, or at least my intention.
Yo. TGC_Dave has got something to say. It goes. Keep it up, bird brain. Okay, I was bragging that I knew the hex code for every color, but then I forgot the one for blue. Yeah, that was a big oof.
You're getting technical with those jokes now, Dave. Oh, thank you, Ziplik. We had to thank Ziggy, Jamphibious, and Moonjelly for the music. They are amazing. Oof. Alright, now on top of this we got this dark brown area, and I think I will just like do this for now. And we'll do something like this, and now we can get a darker tone for this. There we go. Alright, this works, I can just make this fit everything. Like this. Something like this. My phone is buzzing like crazy. What the heck is going on? Oh yeah, some notifications. Whatever. There we go. Okay, so we got this. The neck is taken care of, at least in the front. I think this works for now. Now going back in here to check. Yeah, this kinda works, this kinda tracks. This we need to actually move around a little bit. There we go. Alright. There we go, no deformations, no weird things. We can now add a little bit of white tuft in here. And we can even link this shadow with it. Yeah, I think this is a good way to link both parts. Something like this. We can even get a darker tone for this and use it as a shadow in here. And for anti-aliasing. Both things are necessary. There we go. Alright, not bad, but we need to move things around a little bit. There we go, something like this. Yeah, something like this, I think. Oh, this is so good. This is from Mega Man X8. My favorite Persona game will be Persona 3. The first version probably, although the Reload remake is fantastic. It's got the best bangers out of them all, probably. Alright, checking again if there's any deformed pixels. Nothing weird. I think pretty much in order. We even got this already. Alright, so I think we will be going for the back now, and the back shouldn't be too hard. We got some patterns, but nothing much. So what I will do first is taking this and add it in here. In fact, I should probably move it one pixel to the right, so we got a center pixel, which helps a lot for the center things in here. So now I can pick all of these and move it half a pixel. There we go. Alright, so let's go for the back now. The coin game 1.0 released today. Oh, you meant the one with the coin punching slots with a raccoon, or a different one? Because there is so many coin games. So we got these, and we got these in here. I know why. We need to change things a whole lot. Let me see. Yeah, this face, this is around this area. So we'll do this. And it works already, but what I will do now is pick all of these faces and just move this a little bit down. There we go. So we have this cut, this hard cut. Hi Mapo! No, I didn't get a cold, but I got a small headache. I am powering through it, like I'm just wearing the ibuprofen hard, but I haven't taken any. So we'll see. We'll see how my head feels after today's stream. Now, all of these needs to be fixed. This is such a weird shape. So what I will do is unwrap, make it small, and just move it over here and see how it could fit. Because it should be somewhere like this. Something like this, yeah, something like that. Okay, now how to do it so we can get all of this real estate, and I think the trick will be to get rid of all of this and just move this a little bit over here. Yeah, something like this. There we go. So now we got like a lot of space in here to add textures for this. Oh, you bet I'm going to save. I'm saving frantically all the time. Know about this, we need to actually go straight to the left. Maybe this one. No, one more. Okay. There we go. Alright, so this works. We got the inside, we got this part too, we actually need to unwrap too. Alright, so this goes over here, this goes over here, this goes up. This goes over here. Something like this. Alright. So I do something like this, I think. There we go. Oh, almost. Okay, Dream, hope it goes well at the doctor's. Actually, I will ask for you to put me in a little bit more of context with the coin game, because that sounds interesting. Maybe I can just do this a little bit higher and a little bit wider. Something like this, there we go. So we got a little bit of extra space. Yeah, perfect. Alright, alright. We don't need to do the same thing on the other side because we will just use one side for that. Let me see, what else we got? Yeah, we were working on the back. And as we can see, we got these patterns near the bottom. Let's see how far the UVs go in the back. And it seems like all of this is just spikes, but this part is okay. Okay, I see how it is. How weird is this? It should be something like this. Alright. So I got more or less this under wraps. Should be something over here. So let's see, it's the same color as the top. And what exactly is the pattern? Is triangle. It's a thick triangle. Yeah. And this can a little bit over here. We just adjust things until they fit. All right. I think we can move this like 1 pixel to the center. There we go. Or actually no, it was well that way. Because this is a little bit more closer. There we go. Not bad, I think. Though it's a little bit too on the side and should be a little bit more on the back. Oh, speaking of the fantastic soundtrack of Persona 3 Reload, also, will you be going to Rivercon? Oh, I actually don't know about that one. When is it? I should look it up. I didn't know about this one. Oh, I see, I know this one. I won't be going, because when it was announced I was looking for it, but the tickets were so expensive. It was really expensive, so I had to pass on it back when. Yeah, 4 days long. And I usually, when there's a convention, I go like 1 day, because usually that's all it takes for me to kinda get everything. I'm also an old fart, and I get tired easily, so yeah, 4 days I don't think I will be able to take out of it. It's a shame though, because it really looks like a fun time. Conventions are time but fun. Absolutely, I love a convention from time to time. I just don't think I can go 4 days straight for one. No, I think I will move this 1 pixel up or 2. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Maybe. Perfect. I will do this thing to make things a little bit rounder. There we go. Alright, this works. This is cool. So now we can actually add the anti-aliasing. And I think this should be a little bit darker. There we go, much better. We want to actually be able to see the difference in the color with our naked eyes. Me and Ayase have been looking up Toledo Matsuri though. If you know that one, Sibling will maybe go there, even if just for a bit. We'll see. I hear it's a smaller one, so kinda cozier. Alright, we got this little shadow in here. Got the patterns. I think we are done with this part. We can just add this over here and this. And we can move to the face. I think the face is an important part, and it will be looking terrible until we fix it. So yeah, let's go in there. And right now we got this unholy abomination in here for the face. So we need to fix it, and let me see. First off, I want this part of the head to be the face. So we move this until it fits. It's more or less well this way, but we will tweak it a little bit more. Because this one needs to go lower. And more or less, without painting the face, it fits already a little bit better. Alright, we won't be worrying about the beak yet. First we need to work on the face itself, where the expressions go. So let's go and try to paint a fitting face. And I think we will add the beak over here as a separate texture. That will work better than having to fix it from a front perspective. That works well for human faces, but not for snouts or beaks. So I will just get all of this out of the equation. We don't need it. And focus on this part. And we start by changing the base color. There we go. And we don't have a light color for this. It should be almost white. There we go. No, we should be using like this for a deep shadow color, but we will be changing the eye, so it shouldn't matter that much. No, first things first. The eyes have this round hair thing around them, so we will be starting with that. And also the eyes go a little bit more to the side, so I will sculpt their shape that way. We'll keep this as a reference. And it's kinda this shape. Let me see. Yeah, it goes all the way around. And it is way thinner in the outside part. So something like this.
Intercepted a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. Jam.eexe has stopped working. EEEE_AAUUUOist molegato of J rebooting. Hi, I am Jam.
Sure you are. Alright, so now we got this, and we also need to add this to the net, by the way, I just noticed. And this goes a little bit over here. And this is just like eye bags functionally. Functionally, they work a little bit like eye bags, so they are like under the eyes itself. So I will make it rounder to fit this more anime style. Now getting the shadow shapes right, even though it is going to be colored differently. I will make the eye a little bit lighter so I can make it a little bit darker in the shadow, and even a little bit more. Let's see over here. Yeah. So we get some nice shadow colors in here. Alright. And for this I think I will add a highlight first. Something like this, so I can add a darker color. There we go. Looking nice so far. Maybe I should add this thing in here. Make it more like the reference, but I don't know, it kinda fits well this way. We will add some shading, I mean, sorry about the pronunciation. There we go. Alright, and now we got some eyelashes that go on top of these. I will use this color for them. Something like this, yeah. And we add the little bit of anti-alias to connect with the rest of the face. As always, if there's 2 pixels with 2 tones, if it's a complete diagonal, we just go for 1. We don't even have eyebrows, so I can remove this now. I think I will add a little bit of shadow on top. I think it gives the face a little bit more of three-dimensionality. You gotta be careful with this because if you used two different colors, it looks like makeup, and that is not our intention here. Just skin, or in this case fur, that is a little bit darker. There we go. Alright. Finally, the pupils, which are the same color as the chest. And they are interesting in shape. I will try to find a good balance between my usual design and the characters by making it a little bit wider. And then I think I won't be adding the shine this way because the eye is not white. Because we got the inside to be white too. Hi Fazlo, happy to see ya. I think I will make it even 1 pixel wider. There we go, something like this. Usually doing well. I got a small headache, but I'm powering through it. Didn't take any ibuprofen or anything. Okay, so we got the eye in here, and it's looking kind of to the side, which will look cool if both of them were equal, but it will look goofy on the model. So what I will do,
Yo
apart from
molegato,
fixing
drink
it,
some water.
oh you got it, I will drink some water. I will drink water oh so well. Thank you. I really should hydrate more, like when I off stream. So now this looks cool here, but when we go to Blender it will look goofy because we are mirroring the texture, so both of the eyes are looking in different directions. So what I will do for now is use this other side for now. So it looks okay. Okay-ish, at least. No, this is not bad at all. We can maybe move everything a little bit to the center. Yeah, this is okay. So now we will work on the beak. The beak needs its own texture. We won't be focusing on the rest of the head yet. And the beak is just this grey color, the same as the side of the body. So we will add it over here. And we basically just make it grey, and I think I will also, let me check, because this should be in that pixel, so this is going to be our cutoff point. Because I will add this shape in here. And that means that the beak is going to blend with the rest of the head over here. Probably I will even add some sort of shaping here for the beak, we'll see. But for now, this is all I wanted to add. And now, how about this beak? How do I change it? Let me check the reference. We got a nose, we have like a mouth, but the mouth is going to be closed in the model. So we got a teeth, so we actually need the side. So we will have this as the top, and then we will have, I will use this color for now, this for the side, I think. And since we are going to mirror it, we don't need as much. We probably only need about this. So yeah, I think this will be our beak. And the first thing about the beak is we have the nose over here. And we got the mouth over here. This is the shape. Something like this. And then we got the fang poking out, like so. So maybe we need a couple more pixels for this. I'm still working on it. Hope it goes well. Alright. So now, let me see. I need to cut this down like so. And now I just unwrap it, and we got like a lot of different things. First off, this is the top. And this is the side, so we position this over here. And this is the bottom that we don't really care about because, well, actually we might care about it. We can make something cool with it. Alright, so let me see. Okay, we need to make this way bigger. Something like this. We'll move this over here so you can see it better. Since we got this part in here, we will be able to even add a little bit of shine in here. Alright, this part has to be a little bit smaller.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking some water, also hi in the other. Thank you, Dave. There we go. Improving the shape a little bit. And I will move this half a pixel down, because I need to continue the line in here. I know, I need to move it. It's not adapted to the new avatar. It was made for the old one. Okay, so in any case, now we go in here and I add this line. Oh, we got another animation! It was the one with Bob! Twinkle! I am super proud of Bob's design. I think she's super cute. Alright, so I need to make sure that this is the same measure in both things, so it fits like this. Alright, we can probably even make it go a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm thinking I can do it differently. I think I will clear this in here, mark it here, and just add this over here. Should be over here too. Alright. Do something like this. So now we come back in here. We don't need this line anymore. And we can in fact lower it, I think. Such a banger of a track. And I add this little bit of shadow over here. Yeah, works well. So I will now try to make this similar to the real shape. And I will add a little bit of shiny here. We don't have a highlight color for this, so I will. Well, thank you, Bear Brain. Something like this, and I will like eyeball it. And we'll see how it looks and what we need to do. It's actually pretty good, we just need to make it wider, I think. Maybe something like this. Perfect. In fact, we can move this a little bit over here. There we go. We got some cool shine. I will move this a little bit over here. Alright, looking a little bit more like the original reference. And now we get this for the bottom. And I will just like do this shape. There we go. Hi, Tolwan. Happy to see ya. Oh, hey, look at her go. Hey, and we got the papaya song. Hi, Suna. You can the papaya song start sounding. What did you call that? Oh my god, 30 streak! Oh my god, Tola. That's amazing. I think Suna, that song is your boss music. You know? Your health bar will appear and start filling as soon as you enter, and this will play. Alright, we got the big down. I think I will try to move a little bit the UVs in the face now. Because maybe if we add this over here, something like this. Well, thank you, Tuala. Yeah, something like this. I think I need to change a little bit the general shapes though. Whoops. There we go.
I've got a good joke for you. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
I love this one. Alright. Better shape. Alright. Now, checking the reference real quick. Because over there, we actually have like a rounded shape that should come over here. So I will actually paint it. Should be something like this. Something like this, maybe. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit weird. Yeah, something like this works. There we go. I may add one or two songs from Yamamsume in the future. I don't think I'm going to add that one though. Have you heard the Gold version though? It's basically the same, but it just says Golshi. Alright, so now, about the side should be easy. I will just paint these in the right colors.
I've got a good joke for you.
Hi, Colores.
Did I tell you the time I fell in love during a backflip? I was heels over head.
You don't even have heels, Jam. Exactly. Alright, so now this part of the head goes a little bit like this. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, Big Brain. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription.
Hey molegato. TGC_Dave has a message for you. It says, why are I and J such good sources of information? Because they're always in the loop.
Oh, coding jokes. No, we are talking my language.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking more water just for you. Alright, so with this we got like the basics, but we also need to make sure that all of these spikes are correctly textured. I will quickly go for the neck first, just so we got it correct, and then we will try to wrangle all of these into UVs. Alright, so maybe something like this. There we go. And we got a middle panel subdivision. So maybe something like this. And we got sunshine underneath. And then we just add this over here. Maybe since this is the neck and it goes a little bit obscure, we can do something like this. Works way better than I thought, to be honest. Alright, maybe I will move this up. Oh, thank you, Simply. We are getting there. Really. No, she's starting to look like the reference a little bit. So with the neck done, let's just go and work on the hair. And the hair, we will use like a few tricks to make it look like we are actually shading things. So I will have this shape over here that just has two colors. And then I add like the blue color with its shadow over here. Alright, so now when we come in here, I can actually, let me see if it's there, yeah. I can pick one spike, this one, and I can project from view and just try to get more or less the same. Something like this, and it kinda works already, but we will adjust it so that we have different shading. There we go. And we will do this for every single hair strand. Then we will make different color versions and we will move everything. Have you tried the demo for Dance Attack? Oh, I haven't. Dance Attack, the cool train game, I haven't tried them. Honestly, I haven't been playing many games lately since I finished the Digimon one. Been having very little time off. But I really should play something soon. Just haven't decided what to play yet. Alright. Get the shapes down like so. Maybe this one goes a little bit lower to make it rounder. There we go. We keep doing this for every single strand of hair. Alright, probably this part should also come in here to be completely dark. There we go. Adjusting the vertices, we can get the exact angle that we want in the texture, even though we have only a single face. I think it's a really cool trick. Alright, there we go. The Pokemon soundtrack is just so good. Like, sure, it's a little bit hit or miss. Like, each song has an equal probability of being an absolute banger or the most forgettable theme. you will ever hear. But you know, when it's a banger, it's a banger. Pokemon bangers, they don't play around. Someone let me beat a new fairy leader. You can beat a new fairy type leader if you want, Sona. Nobody will say otherwise until the game comes out. For all I know, you are canonically the fairy type leader. One thing I would like though for Pokemon games going forward is a little bit more of focus on the human characters. Um, I wanted a game that gave us more info about the gym leaders, trainers, league champions, etc. And we got Pokemon Masters, and it's a battery-eaten mobile game. So I kinda got a monkey's paw wish with that one. I just want to be able to chat with the gym leaders and to maybe like rent their teams or something. Hey, well, what is that? Is this how you say hello? Fargato, come on! I never fart on the stream. I am a true gentleman. And as we all know, the mark of the gentleman is to not fart on the stream. My favorite Pokemon? Oh, my favorite Pokemon is Quagsire. Quagsire is so cute, he's just a good little guy. Living life, I feel so related to Quagsire too. Cloudside is pretty cool too. I consider it Quagsire too. But I prefer the original. It's such a pretty blue color too. And weirdly enough, even though, you know, it kinda reads as a water type Pokemon, Quagsire is who kinda coded my love for ground type Pokemon. Ow! What's that for, Suna? You just got a wooden cube to throw at me. There we go. Another spike. A flattener. You know, I much prefer to be flatter than flattened. Ow! What was that for? What did I do now? What is my crime?
I will.
You know what? I think we sort of combo. You know, we kinda explore all of the routine combos every stream. You know, something like this. There we go. Alright. There we go. I need to add something to make Anne appear and do shit. It would be so cool. I have faith in Yasuna. You can wake up. If I did, so can you. I've been so sleepy today. Maybe that's related to the headache. Alright, only one, no, two spikes to go. This one will have only a little bit of light and will be mostly shadows. There we go. And this one will be completely engulfed in darkness. Let me check the reference for a sec, because I don't know if the lowest ones have spikes. No, the lowest one don't have. We got only one, so yeah, this one can be just white. Alright, this is not bad, but I think we need an extra bit of shading. So I will copy this with the even darker tone. There we go. And now I can like move a few of these faces down. There we go. This should be enough, like this. Maybe I can move this over here. Yeah, this works. Hey, Waro, you too! My sleep is okay. I say as I open my mouth like a trash bin. As I was saying, my sleep is alright. I don't think my problem is a lack of sleep. But I don't know. Okay, so we got all of this. We just need to add some color variation. Molegato. That's me. Alright, so we got some greens, some yellow, and some red ones. We haven't had the yellow colors yet, although actually we have. It's the same as the eyes, so we will do that. There we go. And now the red one. There we go. So we got the three variations. And now we can actually try and pick the spikes that will have each color. Let me check the reference to see. There doesn't seem to be any pattern, to be honest. So we'll just try to do so at random, I guess. Yellow, for example. This one's red. Whoops. Maybe this one's yellow too. Maybe this one's red. And this one's yellow too. And this one can be red. And this kind of works, right? After we mirror, maybe we will change it so it's not symmetrical. But for now it works. Alright, so head down, torso down. Actually we can now come here and we can texture this. Go. There we go. Cool. Alright. We also could theoretically shape this with this. For example, there we go. Alright. I think I will continue with the arms. The arms should be easy. And as we can see, half the arm is gray. Let me check the model. Yeah, a little bit over the elbow. All of this is the gray color. and the other half is the white color. I think, yeah. There we go. And we got some marks. We got these triangles. They are near the top over here, so yeah. Maybe we add another triangle in here that is smaller. Something like this, and with anti-aliasing it will look good. Alright. And it's not bad, but we should actually lower it, because way, like a big part of this texture is actually in use by the shoulder. There we go. Oh, we're right. So we got this. We need to actually pick all of these faces. And I need to actually make them be this color. Maybe even this one, because it's shadow. There we go. It works better. Now about this part, I will do this. All of these can simply be this color. And all of these I will move over here and actually just extend this a little bit. There we go. You just noticed that ibuprofen? Been here since the beginning of the stream. I like to do that when I have a headache. It's kind of my sign to say, hey, today I feel a little bit weird, maybe I will be a little bit slower. Maybe I won't be as entertaining, but I will try my best. Alright, we got this shape. And this young just can move over here. There we go. So we got the arms, we can go for the hands now. Pretty simple hands, we just have a yellow underside. And we got some nails. So I can probably just do something like this, and I will fix this in the eye though. There we go. Colorful cigar. That's a good way to put it. Did you like the hair then? I will probably, after we are done and I apply the mirror modifier, I will make it not symmetrical, so we have a different color pattern on the left. But for now, this is a good approximation. Alright, about the hands though, we got the colors down. But the shapes are not perfect. I will just do something like this. There we go. And I can actually paint some shading in here. Something basic like this. And maybe this shine can be white. Alright, I completely did it wrong. There we go. Much better. And I need to move this down and right and this up and right. Something like this. We'll even get the shiny color and add a little bit in here. Something like this. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, much better. So now we only need to work on the nails. And the nails are the same brown as the rest of the fur. So I think we can do something cool in here. We can have this area, and this is brown, but then we have like this shape. There we go. And we have this. And then an even darker tone. Something like this. And then like a square in here for the shadows. Alright, because now if I do this, actually I need to modify this. I need to have like a whole lot of space, so I will move it over here and add this much white. There we go. Now if I keep doing this without fingers, and even with this one, I think it does some weird things for some reason. Where is this ligand? Oh, because this is the same. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, I actually don't need these to go together. Now that I think about it, I just need that face. I need to make a dark one for this one too. But in any case, I'll reset this. And first I make it square, so it's easy to rotate. It's well rotated in everyone. So I just now adjust it. And in fact, I think I will move them over here. Alright. And I will make a darker version of this over here. There we go. So that this face specifically can go here. And now with this I can just make it round. And set the underside is darker. There we go. We got some cool nails now. And the arms and everything else seems to be working. Alright. So next we go for the legs. Let me stretch. Everyone, stretch if you can. Oh, sorry about that. I took out the microphone by mistake. Phew. Alright. So next we go to the legs. Checking the reference. The legs have quite a few bits of detail. So we have to break it down into parts. Let's see, the lower half is just white, we don't have to worry about that. But the upper part is gray on the outside, white in the middle, and red in the inside. So we'll try and do that. Now we got this part, however, which is textured apart, and we will start with this. The key thing to have in mind is that this needs to be white, this needs to be white, this needs to be gray. So we start by making everything white. Let me check. All right. and it's a good start. Now we need to check where the gray starts in each case, and in this one it's like 2 pixels to the right to this, something like this. Well, I think we are spot on. Perfect. We also move this in here. Alright, now for this one. And I will say it's this exact shape. Right, this should be enough. And we can now adjust things a little bit. There we go. There we go. Maybe this can go together. Yeah, something like this. And all of this can actually be the dark color too. Alright. No, we don't have to worry about the inner part in here because it's not added. Just this face in here, this should be the same color. So we'll just paint this in here. Alright, and now we can actually work on the legs. We'll again start by making everything white. There we go. And now we need to figure out this face. It's about this same height. Alright, I think it should be easy. Because it is like this. I think this goes a little bit lower. Something like this. All right. It's a little bit like this, okay. We got the shape down. So now we add anti-alias in. There we go. Should the back of the characters always be fully shaded? It doesn't have to. When it comes to art, the question is never should this always be. That's never the answer. You will never have an art question that has as an answer always or never. It's always down to style, situation, subject, intent. In this case, for example, this was shaded because, it was part of the back, but now, I'm thinking about it, we have this problem in which we are not doing the same in here. And I think what I will do is come in here and add my own angle. Something like this. Maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see. Works better here, works badly here. It does weird things over here. I think it should instead go up. There we go. Booby breathing VTuber spheres. I think I can even go way quicker. Something like this. Whoops, and this should be dark too. No, this is not working out. So what I need to do is change a little bit the UVs in here. There we go, something like this. Perfect. Now about the UVs in here. We have something like this. Alright, this works. Alright, so let's actually add some marks in here, because we actually have some to add. Not many, just another couple of triangles. I will add a big one in here, as well as a small one, and we can add the other in the hip UV island. one over here. And where shall the other one be? This is way fun. Oh, thank you for the follow, I know. All right. Alright, I think the other one should be over here. I will say. Thank you for being here. And this one will be kinda small. Like so. I think I can move this one a little bit up though. All right. Perfect. Okay, Dave. Rest, take a break, and do whatever you need to feel a little bit more comfortable, okay? Take care. We appreciate you. And now we got the inside part in here, and that's easy to work with. The reference just makes it be rounded off. Let's see what I can do with this. Something like this. There we go. Alright, simply have a fantastic rest of the day, okay? I will show you on Discord how it's looking after the stream is done. It is very possible that we finish the model itself today. So, exciting things ahead. Now let's see, we got just 2 subdivisions in here. Alright, and we got this shape. And we don't have a darker red, right? We don't. But I will add one. I think this warrants it. There we go. Alright, got this ready. And it's not bad, just a little bit deformed. And I think I will move this over here. And this over here. And I think I will move this over here a little bit. Because we need to move everything down a couple pixels. Yeah, there we go, perfect. This one could move a little bit over here. Alright. Maybe I can even do something like this. Yeah. But this part I need to modify a little bit. There we go. Alright, alright. The knees are looking a little bit stretched. Seems what I will do is move this up and just move the knees up in the texture too. Just a little bit more. There we go. And I will move the back of the knees up a bit more too. There we go. Alright. We are actually almost done. Like, we only have a few things besides the feet and the tail. Ugh. So let me think about the feet. Feet are just white. So the only thing we need to worry about the feet is the shadow underneath. Yeah, I'm adding a little bit of shadow over here. So let's transform these sneakers into just feet. Alright. Alright. Now we need to change this. To actually, reflect this thing. Yeah, this is the back. This is the side. It's a couple pixels less. There we go, not bad, more or less what I wanted to do. More or less. And what I will do is get the inside of the feet, of the fingers, of the toes actually. All of these faces. And all of these I will just move over here so they are darker and we can see the difference between the toes. And all of these, honestly, I will add these over here with both browns. There we go. And I will like unify them. So they have this kinda arc in them. One, of course, this part needs to be the same as the side too. There we go. Now about the inside, this face, we will change it. We want this to be like this, maybe. There we go. So it fits now. There we go. Now about the bottom part. Like half of it is white, and then it kinda makes a shape. I think. Let's see how this looks. It's still too close to the back. All right. Cool, cool, cool. This works. I will actually do this and see how this works. Yeah, this works way better. Alright. And now I just need to add a little bit of shading in here. And a little bit of lighting. And about the toes, I don't know if this will work. I will try something like this. Maybe I can do something. So we got the shape over here. Alright, more or less, but we need to actually make out of this yellow. And do something like this. Alright, this works. I think this works. Phew. So we are only missing the tail and the spikes and the back. Ugh. I'm so tired, I can't wait to finish for today. The good thing is the tail is almost done by omission. We only need to make sure that the bottom has this part and that the top has the gray one. And that we have this on the tip. We will use this space for the tail, I think. And we start with the top. There we go. And then we do the blue part at the bottom, which goes way farther. It goes over here. And then we do the brown part at the tip. That is something like this. And has this spike in here. And also something like this. And also it's got like this and a small one. There we go. We'll see the shape. We'll see if it works. Let me think. All of these we don't need. Alright, not so bad so far. Alright, so more or less we got things placed, but we need to fix a lot of things. Starting with the top. Like this thing should end way sooner. There we go. And it should also go way lower. Something like this. Alright. Now about this one, this is the hardest part. But I think it works this way. Alright, we got the ship down. We can now actually add the details. And we just have to add the anti-aliens, the panel, and it should be around. Done. Alright. Little bit of anti-aliasing. Same here. Well, it seems this is not a good time for me to stream. I don't know what happened to views. They went from 25 to 11. Whatever. Just cozily working in this is all that matters. Now, how many panels do we have in here? 3, okay. So I should add like this subdivision. Hi Aggie, happy to see ya. How you doing? I think I will just make this go slowly towards dark. And just something like this too. There we go. Alright, so only thing left to do is the spikes in the back. And we should be done with the model itself. Maybe I will do the rigging off camera because it's kinda boring, it's just tweaking the existing rig, stuff like that. But I think a good way to end this stream will be to finish the whole textures. Let me see, we have blue, red, yellow. So I will make like this area. Do something like this. Do something like this. And now I can just simply pick one spike, project from view, and adjust this. We will adjust it like this. I think I will modify a little bit the texture. Something like this. Maybe even a little bit like this. There we go. Something like this, alright. Doing the same here. And I will keep doing the same with all of them. Maybe this one, since it's vertical and doesn't have a shadow, I can just make it like this. Something like this, yeah. I think this works. Alright, and last one. There we go. Now all of them are unwrapped, but I have to make the variations. Oh, the tooth got fixed. Did it go well at the dentist? I hope it wasn't too complicated. What happened after all? Hope it wasn't anything too painful or persistent or even expensive, to be honest, because the dentist can can be a pain in the pocket too. There we go. And we got this texture. Now maybe we can try and pose it. Maybe the armature is going well for what it is. I think it's not too bad. Maybe this should depend more on the shoulders and less on the arms. We don't have bones for the tail though. This works more or less well though. The tail goes a little bit deformed. So you know what, let's actually add the tail. Just so we know what we are working with. And I think 3 bones should be enough. Tail 1, tail 2, and tail 3. And what I will do is go to object mode and with paint, wireframe so it's easier to see. The fall off, important, there we go. There we go, so now we can actually start adding a little bit of blending. There we go. So we can rotate everything and it kinda works smoothly. Alright, I think this works. We still got some weights in here that we don't need. Same with the legs. Not the head, there we go. Alright. So we got some whites in there. And I think this is a cool pose for today's Socials Past. I will make sure to save it in an animation. I will call this one pose and paste it like this. There we go. And here in the T-pose I will just reset everything. And we still got the Sonic pose one too. Look at her! Ready for adventure. Oh, we got some weights without adding some parts of the head. Let me see. There we go. Fixed. There we go. So look at that. Now these fingers are doing something weird. Maybe it should be just local and local. Yeah, exactly. I always have this issue. There we go. Local and local. There we go. Alright. I think this is fine. Oh, the neck is doing some weird things too. Let me see, I will hide the head. And this is the thing that happens with all models since we use the same template. Okay, we'll just add all of this to the head. And then just paint it with 0.5 with the torso. Hey, this is Dave Core. I hope Dave is able to hear and listen. You doing well, Dave? Hope so. Alright, a little bit tired, but well worth it. The Sonic Adventure pose is very good for that, it's because it's very complicated and it shows so many errors if you apply it. Alright, so I will just go back to the pose we made. And it looks pretty decent, I think. Maybe we could like give the hands a little bit more of a pizzazz. Let me see, if I go here and instead of default I set it to local, there we go. I got local space gizmos but still use the global transform for the tools, which is pretty much ideal. Hi Volta Storm! We are in a PS1! Actually. Because I am an old fart like that. There we go. Cool fingers pose. And there we go. Work's done for today. So she's looking a little bit cross-eyed. But hey, if we kinda rotate it like this, it's not as noticeable. There we go. Call that a good timing. No, even though we didn't work on Twinkle today, I am feeling like maybe there's some new people in here. I've seen a few new names, so I want to show you something real cool. You've been seeing it in the corner, but it's been small, a mute, you know, it's a good time for you all to go, and let me go to this scene for a sec. There we go. I want to show the trailer for my ongoing development game. Oh, thank you for the follow! Hey, yo, Dark. Look, this is going to be something cool to see. Everyone, enjoy the trailer for Twinkle's Galactic Tour.
So
here have it. Wishlist it on stream if you want to help. Oops. And there we go. So really, thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate it. Every single one of you, really, thank you. For now, I think we will be raiding a friend. Maple is on stream, and she's debuting a new model, so it will be a good way to end today's stream. Let's just raid her. Everyone say hi, everyone be nice, have a fantastic day. See you next week, see you in Discord, see you everywhere. Have fun, everyone. Bye!